Hi, friends. Neli Spurrell with Spears & Co. Welcome to December and the holiday season. Today, I want to talk about surviving the holiday spending. Doesn't matter if you're trying to save to buy your first home or to change your car or to do something bigger. The holiday is a very hard time to save money, to be wise with money. And today I want to talk about how we can help ourselves with the spending and use the holiday season as a time of giving, which means money is flying out of the bank accounts faster than we can, right? Um, and if you're feeling stressed out about the holiday ahead spending because you're trying um, to just make the meanings, whatever is the reason, let me give you some tips that were helpful to myself, not just when I was trying to buy my home, but as I'm trying to go back to the old system of saving money and be wise with my spending so I can do bigger things financially. So let me tell you my tips that might help you as well to survive this holiday spending season and make that a holiday season of giving instead. All right. So, the first tip I have for you, remember, is the thought that counts. I know a lot of families this day and age has that whole list of expensive gifts to give away, but they don't count or don't equal as a holiday happiness. Um, and it's part of our job as adults to teach that to the children. A holiday season of Christmas and any of the traditional holiday season of giving is important to teach them. That's not part of happiness to have a lot of presents. The thoughts that you put into those gifts are a lot more important than the price of the tag of that gift. So, for example, for me, one of the things that I'm practicing better this year, you might have received a card from me on the mail. I am going back to the handwritten cards, um, not just for the holidays, for birthdays and special occasions when somebody lost a loved one. Um, those things are so important, and it's important to every single one of us to go back to that simple write a card. Sometimes coming from your heart, it means a lot more. If you are in a short budget, do a card with a little plate of cookies, and even in your neighborhood or your family members, get the kids to go deliver a little jar of cookies, homemade cookies. That's so much more meaningful than $100 nice sweater from the big Nordstrom or the big expensive store in your area. Uh, think of gifts that can make yourself valuable and showing the people you mean to in love that that gift is coming from your heart. Um, Also, the second tip is when you go look for gifts, look into things that instead of giving you the gift cards that you don't know what is going to go for, or expensive electronic, a gift card or something that it will give them an experience of something. For example, they like a coffee from somewhere, or they like that person like um, eat dinner in that restaurant and it's not always on their budget. So give them gift cards or invite them to go eat on those places, and give them the experience of that. And if you cannot afford that, maybe they like some type of food. They like if it is your parents, they like Italian food. Well, cook them a nice dinner with homemade pasta. Go to YouTube, learn how to cook. Make that a experience of giving them a gift that They know you put efforts into that gift, and it will save you a lot of money doing that. Um, Number three, create a holiday spending spreadsheet and budget, and stick with that budget. I see so many times, including myself, sometimes you go out with one budget in mind, and then you see something else and you get distracted. Get a list of the gifts, put the budget, and stick with that budget. Remember, find gifts from your heart, not necessarily that it's more expensive. Tip number four, skip the expensive gift wrap. I know a nice wrapping, a nice bag, sometimes you can find the bags are more expensive than the gift. Well, skip that. Fancy tags and bows, they're only pretty for 5 minutes, and usually under the tree, it's gonna be trashed. So don't skip that part. Don't waste your money into too fancy wrap and bowls and things like that. Make a nice homemade ones, or things that are not so expensive. Number five, plan this year for the next year. Look into what you're expanding this year, this holiday season, and project for next year, and divide that into the 12 months. And then make a list. And as you go through the year, buy those gifts through the 12 months. So when you get to holiday season, you're going to actually enjoy the season, the tea season, the spirit of the holiday. Not so stressed out to get in the car, go to the mall, go to the traffic of getting to the mall, to get that stressful holiday season that you should not have. And your loved ones will appreciate you spending that time with them instead of all the way going shopping with the crazy season in traffic. So get that budget through the next year, and start in January. Start saving a little bit each month and buying one gift at a time through the whole next year. So next holiday, you already have all your gifts together for this next holiday. And lastly, remember how you want to feel in January. Do you want to feel overwhelmed? Do you want to feel regret that you should not have expanding as much as you did? Or do you want to enjoy the holiday season, and go to January feeling I don't have a big account to pay off out of my credit cards, right? And by the way, be wise with your credit card. It's not because you have it that you should expend it. So just to wrap up, number one, get your homemade gifts, come from the heart, not from the wallet. Number two, give experience over things. Give your friends, your family, your loved ones an experience of something that they love. Is more valuable than things. Number three, track your expenses. And number four, forget about the wrapping, the expensive wrapping. Number five, plan ahead for the next season, for the next year. Go through the 12 months, buy one at a time through the 12 months. And number six, think about the future self, how you're going to feel in January. Are you relieved that you were able to give more, but also not spending more? So those are my tips for the holiday season. Survive the holiday spending, and now the stress that can cause because you're not prepared. And think about those things. And if you are ready for the holidays, send me a message. Tell me what your tips are, so I can share with all my followers, and how you survive your holiday season. Again, this is Neli Spurrell, opening up for December and holiday season. I hope you enjoy this month with the peace, love, and a great season ahead. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful holiday season.